Namaste and aloha, super friends. Christar Galactica, your favorite god, Sis, St. Joan Arcata, and we are Galactivators. It's time for another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the beach. Woo. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna relax, we're gonna receive, we're gonna harvest all of these cosmic energies. It's such a powerful time right now, super friends. Can you feel the majesty? We are in day 9 of the Navaratri, the 9 nights of the divine feminine energy. Getting the initiation today of the Siddhis, Siddhartri, the goddess of superpowers. Today's cosmic forces are designed to give us all of our spiritual activations so we can expand to the size of the cosmos energetically, and we can go inward to that subatomic quantum level, become as small as the tiniest atom. Today's powerful energies are mega super galactivating, and I'm so grateful to be here with you all today. So I invite you to pull up a place to join us, to stretch, to breathe, to relax, to receive. Find that straight head, neck, and spine. Dropping in. And as we do so, I'd like to share what's going on galactically. This is the time of dreaming, of envisioning, of focusing on what you want, who you want to be, what you want to become, what you want to create. And at this time right now, the love of dog is with us. It's growing so beautifully powerful. We are being filled with the galactic dog spirit of timelessness today, super friends. So focus on your breath, on that love, on your heart. Today we are being purified to our core, our plexus, and that love of dog is infusing us to every fiber of our being. So in this love of dog, let's begin our meditation. So easy seated pose. Roll the shoulders up, back down a few times. Sit straight, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Bring your gaze in and up at that third eye. Close your eyes gently down, or you could focus with your eyes slightly open on the tip of your nose. Stack your vertebrae on top of one another. Open across your chest. Let's cradle our right hand on top of the left with our thumbs touching. Slowing our breath down. Finding that space at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhales. Envision any tension in our life just melting as we carve out this time for ourselves. Invite that peace, shanti, 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 to be expanding as we listen inward to that inner sound beyond the sounds. Invite our highest self to be here, our divine self, our divine I am presence, the goddess, divine feminine energy to awaken in us today. let's inhale our arms up and focus on our intention as we bring our hands in front of our third eye. Let's take an Om together. Primordial sound of creation. Deep breath. Let's do two more. Bringing our hands to our heart. Let's bow our head to our heart. May we be centered in our hearts today, focused on that inner love, in that loyal place where love begins and originates, flows out from us, where love comes back and anchors in and returns to us. Om Namah Shivaya. Beginning to make some spirals now in one direction, bringing our hands to our knees. Inhale forward, exhale, rolling back. Inhaling to center. Let's exhale back before going the other way, just noticing which direction we're spiraling. Inhale, heart lifts, gaze up. Exhale, drop that chin, arch forward while we lean back. Coming back to center, let's shift the crossing of our legs and bring the other leg on the top. And begin to spiral the other way. Inhaling our heart forward, exhaling as we roll back. Back to center. Let's go back and forth. Inhale forward. Exhale, straighten our arms, tuck our chin. And then let's spiral the other way just for fun. Inhale forward, exhale back. Come into center, take it forward and back. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck that chin. The mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. All the forces coming into balance. From our root, the earth, our heart, our words, our thoughts, our spirit. And then let's spiral the other way once again. Inhale forward, exhale back. Warming up our spine. Thanks again, everyone joining us on TikTok Live, YouTube Live, and on the replay. Let's bring our right hand down over to the side, drop our neck over, left arm reaches up. Tuning into these divine feminine energies today, the bestower of boons and spiritual gifts. Just envision we're getting initiated today, purified to the core of our being, that we are spiritual beings having physical experiences. We are incarnations of the Divine Goddess, the Divine Mother, the Divine Father, Divine Feminine and Masculine energy unified. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, left hand down, right arm lifts. Om Namah Shivaya. Reach up with that arm, stretch over through that side. Play with your neck, find the breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Coming on back up, let's interlace those fingers back behind, pull back and down. Squeeze those shoulders together. Pull those arms back, lift our heart, take our chin side to side, gaze at that third eye. Find our breath. Let's lean back. Filling up with that love of dog, let's shake our hands out. Releasing. And then let's unwind those legs. Stretch out. Wiggle those yogi toes. Find our deep breath. Arms reach up. Give thanks. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Grab your feet, your toes, separate those toes. Tuck our chin, sway side to side. Om Namah Shivaya. Invite our divine spiritual self to be avatar channeling in through our open crown. Envision that Sahasrara crown chakra opening like a halo on the top of our head. As we breathe in the siddhis of today, the spiritual activations. Let's bring our peace fingers in between our big toe and our second toe. Touching our thumb to the sides of our toes, let's lift our heart up. Look up. As we breathe in, squeeze the shoulders back, open across our chest. And exhale, fold. And walking our hands up our legs. Let's bend that right knee in, bringing that foot to that inner thigh. Arms come up. Get blocked and we hinge at the waist and fold over. Namah Shivaya. If you can reach your foot, give it a stretch, give it a massage. Spread your toes. Namah Shivaya. Thanks for being with us, everyone, on our live streams. Hold on, everyone. Inhale, lift our heart. Right hand goes to the outside of that foot. Let's inhale our left arm up and back, palm up, and take a heart opening twist. Look back at those fingers. Deep breath in. And let's bring this hand back behind us. Lifting that right arm up, stretch up and back. And then coming back to center, let's twist. Bring in this left hand to this right knee. And then we're going to take this right arm up and over and reach towards the left leg. And coming on back down, placing that right hand back behind us, press into the ground, lift our hips. Whoop. Take it into a back bend, heart opener. Send rainbows to the planet. Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti. And coming on down to the ground. Let's elongate those legs. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, folding. Tuck our chin, spread the toes. Inhale, lift our heart and bend that left knee, bringing this left foot in. Up there. Inhale those arms up, giving thanks. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold, tuck our chin. Deep breath in, lift our heart, bring that left hand to the outside of that foot. Stretch that foot, and let's inhale this right arm up and back, lifting our heart, stretch our spine back. Stretch our eyes to look back at that hand. Om Namah Shivaya. And bringing this right hand down, back behind us, left arm up, lean up and back. And then we're going to twist, bringing this right hand to this left thigh, leaning this left arm up and over towards that right foot, opening into that side of our body. Once again, deep breath. And coming on back through center, let's plant this left hand back behind us, lift that right arm up, push it to the ground, lift our hips, take it into a back bend, heart opener. Send rainbows to the world. Feel that love of dog in your heart. The Galactic Dog Day. And coming on back down, let's swing those legs around. Coming forward into a tabletop. Hands under our knees, shoulders under our hips, cats, cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch our spine, hips forward. Flowing with our breath. Thank you everyone with us on our TikTok live and our YouTube live and on the replay. Let's spiral that spine. One direction, the other direction. Press into the ground, lift our knees up, and push back into a down dog. Reach the heels down. Shake our head out. Let's inhale and shift our weight forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, reach back with our hands, interlace those fingers, and pull up to a low cobra. Lift our heart up. Look up at that third eye. Invite that love of dog to fill our hearts. The dog star, Sirius in the sky, to fill us up with light. And squeezing those shoulders, release our hands to the ground. Let's peel up into a cobra, keeping our shoulders squozen back. Oh, Ram, 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 Ram. Invite that light to awaken in us. Om, Ram, 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 Ram. Today our solar plexus, Manipura chakra, is being purified by today's energies to electrify us with that divine unconditional love. Om Ram 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 Ram. Deep breath in, lowering down, curl the toes, press to the ground, plank pose. Hang out here. And then from here, we're going to take it into a side plank. So pivoting onto the side of our feet, stack that right shoulder over our wrist. Find the breath. Deep breath in. Coming back down to center. Let's pivot over to the other side. Stack that Shoulder over our wrist. Elevate that arm. Breathe into our strength. Come on back to center. We're going to pivot to the other side again. Keep on breathing. Bring that hand down, roll over those toes, pivot to the other side again. Exhale this hand down. This time we're going to drop that right knee down, kickstand that foot out back behind as we pivot over to the side, stack that shoulder over our wrist, lift that left arm up, hip over our knee, and then let's elevate this left leg up. Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Bringing this hand down, back to our plank, left knee down, pivot that foot back behind, hips forward, shoulder over wrist, right arm lifts, and right leg lifts, if that feels good for you today. Press into the ground with your fingertips, your palm, Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Allow the earth, like a loving, nurturing mother, to give us energy today. Om, Shakti Om. To make us magnetic to that divine love. Let's bring this hand down. Let's lift those knees up, back into a plank, and then back to downward dog. So feet step just a little closer to our hands, bicycling those knees. Shake out our faces. Bend our knees, look forward between our hands. Bottom of our exhale, walk, hop or float our feet forward into a forward fold. Head falls down. Arms grab the opposite elbows, just dangle. And the knees roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms come out, up. Palms together, lean back. And hands into our hearts. Just notice how you feel. And bringing those feet together, we're going to play with a little balance. So let's place our hands on our hips, center gravity in that right foot. Step one is we'll just put this left foot on top of that right foot. And we can hang out here. Step two, to bring this foot up to that inner thigh. Step three, bring it all the way up, tuck it into that crease. Press it up against that top of our thigh. Or the next step, you can hook it into that crease in your hip. And let that knee face down. That feels good. And then when we feel nice and balanced here, we can bring our arms up and find the breath. Om Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Invite this feminine energy to be here today with us. Ma Durga, the Divine Mother, expressing today as superpowers. Now we're going to extend this leg forward and make circles with our ankle and wrists. And then float this foot forward, feet staggered hip width apart, coming into a high lunge. So back knee is up, front knee is bent. We're going to take it into a twist. So hands come into our heart, twisting towards this left thigh, shift our weight forward, hook that elbow to the outside of the thigh and press. on back to center. Let's drop those hands down, drop that back knee down, take it into a low lunge. And then send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. And on back forward, bend that knee. Let's just take it into our pigeon. So flexing that foot, square our hips, lift our heart. Notice what comes up in that hip. Invite that peace. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. And then we'll walk our hands forward, coming into our sleeping swan. You can rest your head in your hands. Keep that left foot flexed. We're on the top of that right leg. And rising on back up, filled with the love of dog. We're gonna lift that back knee up, step it back into plank pose. Take a few breaths here. Find our strength. And then we'll lower, knees just chin or chaturanga. Inhale, push up into cobra or up dog with your thighs up on the tops of our feet if you like. And slowly lowering down. Curl the toes, press back up through plank. And back into downward dog. Press into the ground, reach those heels down, flat palms, deep breath. Notice the differences, what has changed between the sides. As we push our way back, stretching our spine. Om Namah Shivaya. The mantra for rejuvenation, regeneration, transformation. Bending our knees, look forward between our hands. Bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float our feet upward. Inhale, lift our spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And as we exhale, hands to our hearts, into our mountain pose. Notice how you feel. Notice what's changed. And now grounding through that left foot. Hands to our hips. Okay. All right, gonna play with our tree experience, our balance on the other side. So step one is we just place that right foot on that left foot. Step two, you could slide her on up to that inner shin or calf or up above our knee. Step three would be to take it all the way up to that inner thigh. Top, find your balance, find your breath. Step four would be to tuck this foot to that inner crease. feel stable. Bringing our arms up, growing our branches. Balance is a dance. And then from here, ever so gracefully, extending this leg forward and circling our ankle, our wrists. And then wide stance. Take a wide step forward. Feet are hip width apart, bending into that front knee. Drop it on down, knees above our ankle. We're on those back tippy toes. Lift that back heel high. As we drop down low. How low can you go? Front thigh parallel to ground. Palms together, hands to our heart. We're gonna twist to the right. Hook that elbows. We shift forward, pressing our heart to open. Open our chest. Breathe into that plexus. This divine love. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. Shakti Om Shakti Om. Coming back to center. Drop that knee down. Deep breath. And as we exhale, send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, coming on back forward. Exhale, heel toe. Right foot to left side. Flex that foot, square our hips, square our shoulders. Lift our heart. Look up into that third eye. And as we exhale, walk forward for the sleeping swan. Breathe in the liquid light, divine love, divine bliss, pure energy into your plexus. And the Bija mantra is Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Om Ram 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 Ram. Imagine light as a living entity that's within us, that we are a part of, that is us. Om Ram 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 Ram. Om Ram 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 Ram. And walking our hands up. Let's swing this back leg around. Coming back into our plank again. Find that core strength here. Shift our weight forward, lower either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra. And slowly lowering down. Let's push up and back into a child's pose. Stretch those arms forward, third eye to the ground. Inhale, clasp those hands together, forearms on the ground, bringing those knees under our hips. Let's curl those toes and straighten our legs and walk those feet forward, finding our strength here. Pressing into the ground with our arms, our upper arms, forearms. And then from here, let's bring this right leg up. Bend our knee, open our hip. Straighten that leg, bring it back down. Inhale, left leg up. Bend that knee, open the hip. And bring that leg back down. Bring our knees down. Sit back into another child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. Third eye down. Send our love to the earth and to all its inhabitants. May all beings be prosperous, intelligent, enlightened, loving, patient, kind, peaceful. And then that happened. Quite the wish, super friends. Bowled over the whole universe with that one. And then we'll come on back up one more downward dog. So straightening those legs, walking out. Big smile. And let's walk our hands back towards our feet, taking a forward fold. Bend our knees, ragdoll roll up, one vertebrae at a time, arms out and up, giving thanks. And then hands back into our hearts. Let's do a little bit of twisting. So giving ourselves room. Let our arms hit our bodies. And then we'll do forward, back. Bend those knees. And then we'll do side to side. This is really great for the shoulder joints, circulation in our arms. And then let's take our feet wide. Inhale up, open into our victorious mudra. Affirmation time. Please repeat after me. Victory is ours!
Victory is ours!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring those hands behind. Interlace those fingers. Pull back. Look up. Move your neck side to side. Squeeze those shoulders up. Imagine your spiritual voice box being initiated today. Cleansed and purified. The Vak. And then baby bend those knees. We're going to hinge at the waist. Keep those arms back behind, folding forward. Let those arms fall towards your head. Squeezing those shoulder blades towards one another. Three more deep breaths like this, in and out. flat back, right on up, arms out and up. Once again, victorious mudra. Victory is ours.
Victory is ours.
And hands into our hearts. Namaste. Let's heel toe these feet back together. One more balance play. Maybe bend our knees. Drop it into that right foot. Bend that left knee. Reach back. Grab it with the left hand, that left foot. Knees towards one another. Right arm extends up. Give a hinge forward into a Natarajasana, cosmic dancer. Right arm up, left leg lifts. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming back to center, shake out. And feet together, bending this right knee. Grab that right foot. Extending this left arm up. Hinging at the waist. Elevating this right foot up as we extend this left arm up. Releasing, shake it out. And we're gonna inhale our arms up. And as we exhale, hinge at the waist, bring our hands down, come up onto our tippy toes, bend our knees. Inhale, rise up. Come up onto those tippy toes, hands into our hearts. Hands come down to the ground. Bend those knees, come up onto our tippy toes. Squat on down. Straighten the legs, rise on back up. Up under those tippy toes. And hands come down into our hearts. Once again, arms out and up. Fold at the waist. Hands down, come up on those tippy toes. Bend the knees, squat on down. Straighten the legs. Rise on up onto our tippy toes. And hands come into our hearts. Taking those feet wide, make sure we have room behind us. We're gonna squat on down, bringing those hands down the center line into those hips, into those inner knees. Taking our neck side to side, stretch our eyes. And then come on down to the ground. Extend those legs. We're gonna use our core. Slowly coming onto our back sides. Get back here. These umbrellas are dancing with the winds today. All right, so let's bring those knees in. Crossing the right knee over the left. And once again, circle the ankles around. Bring those knees over to the left side. Stretching that upper body, that right arm up and back to the right. Right shoulder on the earth. Inhale into full belly. Exhale, release. Coming on back to center. Hug those knees in. And then we'll cross that left knee over the right, circle the ankles around. And then dropping those knees over across our body to the right, extending that left arm and shoulder up and back. Twisting our upper body to the left. Find the breath. And coming on back to center. If there's any other movements you need before we go into our final resting pose, please give that to yourself now. And we'll meet on our back, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Arms and legs open, falling away from our center line. Bringing that gaze in and up at that third eye point. And then relax. Deep breath in and just let it all go. Bring our awareness into that silence beyond the sounds. We're just gonna listen in to that silence with awareness, and we'll be back for our Galactivation. Just melting into that silence. Relaxing so beautifully into this moment, in this day. Om Namah Shivaya. Invoke the Yoga Master Streams to be with us all, uniting us in one great, powerful time. This perfect moment, here and now, the stars are all aligned. Everything's lining up perfectly to give us what we need. That spiritual force, the majesty, divinity indeed. Open now in this great time, open to receive. Allow this perfect moment, state of mind, calm and still and peace. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya.
Hi, how you doing today? Yes.
Beauty and peace washes over us like it showers from the skies. Love and bliss inside of us. We awaken this divine spiritual light within us now. It opens in our eyes and we return to the moment.
Love your butts.
Thank you. And we remember who we are, human divine. We are one great master organism, one great being of light, one great super consciousness, intelligence that is divine. So now as we rest and we integrate these energies, we come back to life with this new transformation that we are one with the universal mind. Slowly deepening our breath, wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, Stretching, yawning, yes. Come back into our life and grow. And then drawing our knees into our chest and rolling onto our side. Whenever we're ready, like a fetus, slowly taking our time, coming back up to seated with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line, sitting in our Buddhahood, in our enlightenment as human divine, resting in our yoga. We are one with all humankind and being here together, yoked in yoga. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Opening now from our hearts, asking for a spiritual boon, a gift from Creator Force, our higher parts, beyond the stars and the moon, integrating our majesty, as big as the universal light, and feeling that proportion, same inwardly, on that quantum field inside, above and below, in unity, balanced in divine harmony. Divine in you and divine in me are one, for there's only one. The all that is, that's everything. Super friends, Galactivate! Om Hrim Hanumate Namaha. So receiving our Buddhahood, budding in our mind, one with the highest love, highest good. Seeing that broader spectrum of life, remembering it's all happening for our highest good. All love is here today. Roots down deep, just like we're made of wood. We're a tree, the tree of life on this day. And with this, let's raise those branches up to the heavens one more time. Bring those palms together, filled with intention. Pull those hands, press together down to our third eye. And then all the way down to our hearts, we bow, where our higher self resides, the divine in me, divine in thee, one eternal light, magical energy stream. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate! Yay! Christar Galactica, Fairy God Sis, Saint Joe Narcata, and of course our little princess. We are the Galactivators, here to galactivate you. So happy, grateful, thankful for everyone tuned in, all of you being here with us. We love you. So we'd like to invite you to visit our website, galactivators.com. You could pick up some Galactivated yoga gear, like this skirt I got here, which once upon a time was shorts. You can get singing bowls and check out our new video. And while you're at it, please sign up for our Super Friends email list. We're having some shows this weekend. This is the last day of September 2025, and we're performing on October 2nd here in Long Beach at Alex's Bar in the evening. Hope you can join us if you're local. A night of Galactivations with DJ Dennis Owens of the Goodfoot, playing some good funky soul music on vinyl. And our friends the Dish Pits are going to be rocking the house with their high energy magical music. And then our Galactivators will be galactivating the world with our dance party magical musical Galactivations. And then our super friends Cello Azul and the crew are going to be rocking the house with their Cumbia Orchestra, their psychedelic orchestra. So we're going to dance, we're going to play, we're going to get super galactivated on Thursday.
Film our music video.
film a music video for our new song, I'm Galactivated. And in addition to that, on Friday, October 3rd, we will be in Santa Monica at the Earthstock Fest, playing at the community gardens in the afternoon. So join us there if you're able to. And on Saturdays and Sunday, the 4th and 5th of October, we will be at the Venice Afterburn on the Venice Boardwalk near the skateboard park. And we're going to be bringing out our instruments, our toys to play with everyone, the Galactivation Station, so we can all jam together and get super galactivated. So thank you everyone for being with us on this ride. Hope you are as galactivated as we are at this time. And I hope you have the best day ever.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Namaste.